Hey guys, it's Poems and welcome to a brand new Stoke City career mode episode, and this is episode 8 of this career mode, and we're actually starting in 2019 and the transfer window. So let's just get into this episode, guys, and we're going to go into the episode with 5 games today. We're going to play through all of January all the way up to transfer deadline day, and we've got a big group of games here with Bristol City, Arsenal in the FA Cup at home, Brentford, Leeds and Preston North End. And we're going to start it off, guys. We've actually got a few emails, and one of them being Ryan Woods' loan deal has expired. He's gone back to Brentford. I'm not 100% sure whether to bring him back or not. I don't think I will, probably because I've got plenty of other midfielders for his position, and obviously if I had him in the squad I'd only release him in a few years if and when I get to the Premier League. So I'm not going to bring Ryan Woods back. I've got 2 transfer offers as well for one of my backup goalkeepers called Daniel Gioli, for FC St Gallen, and also for Ndai, who actually I recalled back from loan. So Ndai I probably will sell on, obviously try to get some money, because there is a few targets I am looking at. But I'm going to deal with these offers for Ndai and Gioli. I think Gioli, like I say, 240,000. They've actually hit their max, so I'm probably just going to accept that for Gallant and get that extra money in. And when it comes to Ajax, apparently I can get 8.5 million for him. So I'm probably going to delegate this and probably put it to around. Start it at like 8 million, or start off at 8.5 million, actually, which is his max, and then delegate down no less than 8 million, I'd say. Yeah, let's give him a bit of room to work with. Actually, 7.75. That should be a bit better. So hopefully we can sell on Ndai, and probably I've got a few other players listed up like Vimmer, who are brought back as well. And right, guys, here we go. Here's the first game of the episode, and it is at home against Bristol City. I'm going with a fully rotated side for this. I put in a basic 4-4-2 formation, and the other reason is I want to rest some of the best players I have for the game against Arsenal in the next few days. So without further ado, let's just get into this, guys. Right, guys, here we go. Kick off the new year against Bristol City. Let's see if we can get a win. Now we go again with Lucas. Sends Sido on, who's running down the wing. Cut inside. Ndai. Peter Crouch. Can he bury it? Crouch! And it's wide of the mark. Oh, it's so close chance. Peter Crouch, no longer a Stoke player in real life, moved over to Burnley. And he's wasted that chance for us. Couldn't get any further. And good pass from Charlie Adam to Crouch. And Sido's on his own. Sido to Lucas. It says in, and I thought he was offside for a second there, but Sam Lucas has done it and put us ahead. There's a good ball in, and I just thought Lucas was offside, but I saw Lucas with the space, give it in, and the keeper's running across goal, so I thought play it the other way. It's an easy tap in, and we're 1-0 up to Lucas, the goal scorer. Crouch to Ndai. Crouch again. Finds Charlie Adam on the edge. Charlie Adam can hit them. It's straight into the keeper's hands. It's a good interception there from Ryan. Played 1-2 with Vyman. Played it back to Vyman. Found the space. Shawcross comes across. It's a good tackle. And he get it clear. And Ryan Shawcross with the latch ditch tackle saved us there from probably conceding. There they go again. And that's half time, guys. Quite a good first half, to be honest. The goal from Lucas is put away well with the good chance that we had. But Bristol have had their chances, have a couple of breaks, but Shawcross is all the lifesaver in that first half, stops us from conceding. So we go into the break 1-0 up. Alright, guys, here we are the second half. I've actually just made one change, taking Berahino off and bringing on Tyrese Campbell in his place. Walker Peters is running forward. Bogan's making a lovely run, and he's got in here behind the defenders. Chipped it in towards Crouch, who just couldn't guide it into the corners, and it's straight to the keeper again. Let's play the 1-2. Shaw cross and Adam get it away, but not very far. And he's found a way through, and he's offside. Thank God. That's a good finish there from Vyman. Just got a double change, guys. Benicophobe and Mbula are coming on for Crouch and Charlie Adam. They're both quite tired. The old blokes are. So they're bringing on some younger, fresher people to take the place. And here they come. Walker Peters is absolutely gone. He's played it towards the edge. And it's a good tackle there. And Vimy got a foot in. And got it out. Defended it well. There's a chance. And off the foot of Vimy, it gives Bristol a corner. It's headed away. And the ball's come through, and it's over. I'm just going to push the team upfield. I've not got long left. I'm just going to whack the ball at the pitch. The last minute remaining. Not been a great performance, but we got the win nonetheless. Fairway to Mbula. It's not over yet. It's out for throw, and not actually. It's full time, and we get the 1-0 win. We managed to pull it off in the end against the Bristol side. It would put the pressure on in the second half, but we deserved the victory. The chances they've had, they didn't really create too much in the first half, and we managed to sneak the first half in with Sam Clucas's goal. And with that win, we do stay at the top of the table. Final score: Stoke City 1, Bristol City 0. Right, guys, we've had an agreement from Ajax, and they've agreed to pay 7.9 million for Badu and Dai, which I will accept. That is obviously an increased offer from what they had originally, so but I will accept, and we will part ways with Badu and Dai and get some more money into the funds. Right, guys, this is the team we are going to run for this game. We've got a 4-2-3-1 formation with wingers. I've decided to switch it up a bit just because I think I need a bit more width into the players. Sometimes when I play that formation that I created, my attacking mids go to the wing a bit more than the wingers do, which is very weird. So we're at the Bet365 against Arsenal. It's a good rivalry game. I'm looking forward to this, and hopefully we can get through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. So yeah, let's go for this, guys. Right, guys, here we go against Arsenal in the FA Cup. Let's see if we can knock these guys out. We go forward again, and we sent Diouf in already. Mam Diouf's in for 1-0 maybe. Mam Diouf, there we go. 5 minutes in, Stoke are 1-0 up against Arsenal. It's a lovely ball through, and Diouf's pace got the better of both Socrates and whoever else is there. We just blasted that in past Leno into that top corner, just like old times. It's a brilliant finish right into the corner. The camera loves that. Stoke City 1, Arsenal 0.
Famous city, Stoke, in terms of pottery industry. Football clubs making a few headlines.
The ball's come through, and Ozil's come in, and Ash Williams got a deal with it, and it's gone straight over the bar, and we get a goal kick. There. We win the ball back again. Mam Diouf holds the ball up, tries to find Tom Ince making the run, and Mbula wins it back. And Mam Diouf with the shot, deflected, and we get a corner. We know what to do, we know where Mam Diouf is. Get the ball to him, he'll nod it in for you. Mam Diouf with the bicycle kick. Good opportunity there, good effort. I think it was just going wide, but we still got the ball here. Mbula turns, fake shots, shoots, and that's a good save from Leno. The ball's come forward. Arsenal got one last attack here, and it's come forward, and it's a save from Butland. It's a brilliant save from the left hand of Butland there to tip it over the bar. Francis was through. Good strike, and Butland, his right hand, sorry, tips it over the bar. Last thing to deal with, and Butland punches it clear. And it's half time. Referee blows the whistle after that Arsenal corner, and we go in 1-0 up against Premier League opposition. And it's a brilliant, brilliant start to the game with Juve scoring after just 5 minutes to give us the lead. And that's what we did. And then obviously we've just had the pressure. We've kept Arsenal to literally nothing. Right guys, here we go for the second half. We're kicking towards the moving end. Let's see if we can give them something to cheer in the second half. We need to extend this lead. And the ball's forward. And it's a good knock on. And Milanowski, he's in. Milanowski's got to shoot here. He has to shoot. Couldn't pull the trigger. It's laid off to Juve though. And that shot from Juve's gone wide and all. Oh, it's another brilliant opportunity. I was waiting for Milanowski just to shoot there. But with the option gone, I had to just pull it back and Juve was through. And that's a brilliant chance there. Bringing out a couple of substitutions here. Mbula and Ince both going off. McLean and Atebo just to freshen it up now up front, and obviously Atebo's pace could actually help us in defending as well. Set it in towards that near post. You know what Juve's capable of there. It's away. And Ash Williams on the edge of the box. Joe Allen, can he curl one? And it's well wide. And we've gone here 3 minutes left on the clock to keep this win in the bag and send us into the next round. McLean done his man here. James McLean plays the ball in low, bit too, not much fizz on this to be honest, but the referee needs to blow his whistle here. And we win the ball back. That should be it. The referee has to blow. There we go. We've done it. We've beaten Arsenal and sealed ourselves through into the 4th round of the FA Cup. And only 1-0 win, 5 minutes on the clock is when Juve scored. In 85 minutes we've had to hold on to that lead, and we've done it really well. And I want to see now who we play the 4th round. Knocking out a team like Arsenal is such a good thing. It's such a good performance. I love playing a formation. The formation works so well, and I think we'll have to use it from now on. Full time. Stoke City 1, Arsenal 0. Right guys, we are with some more emails and some more offers, and we got the first one actually a loan offer for Tyrese Campbell from River Plate on a 1-year loan deal. That I'm probably going to reject. Tyrese Campbell is one of our promising young players coming up, so I want to keep training him and hopefully be a good player to use in the future. And Barcelona have interest in Tom Edwards for $1,050,000. I don't use Tom Edwards as much as I should, and I don't think he's going to get much game time with Walker Peters and Bauer in that place, but I probably might send him on out if I can get a bit more for him. Let's just see what we can do with Barcelona. And here we are guys. Charlie Adam is actually talking of a free transfer to New York City. He actually hasn't got much long on his contract, so they've gone straight through with a free transfer. I probably forgot to do that, so yeah, I probably wouldn't use Charlie Adam as much as I should do, so it's okay on my half, but we did lose out the money there because they didn't update his contract. But let's just see what we can do with Tom Edwards. Obviously Barcelona have asked for, I can probably get about 1.5 for him, so again I'm going to negotiate this and just see if I can push that a little bit more out of Barcelona. I'm just going to propose a new transfer fee. I'm just going to put it to 1.4. I'm not going to go over the boundary. I'm just going to go 1.4 and see what they say. So I don't use Tom Edwards as much as I should do. He is young as well. So I want to see what they say to that. Okay, they said yes to that. 1.4 million, that's fine for them. Brilliant. Okay, a bit more money in the bank for us. And here we go guys, another transfer offer for Eric Peters from Cologne. Obviously Peters I don't use too, obviously I do use him in my first team, but there is obviously that option to probably get a better left back in his place. I have a few left backs on my scout list, so I'll have to see what I can do with Cologne and see if I can bring in another left back. So I'll see what I can do there. Got a bit more action in the transfer market. Actually, my third choice goalkeeper is actually just signed for SC St Gallen, so he has gone. A loan offer for Lasse Sorensen on a 1-year deal. That I will probably accept, And we've had a Feyenoord have actually shown interest in Kevin Wimmer for 10 million, so that I will look towards. So Lasse Sorensen I don't use, so I probably will loan him out and still watch him develop. So 1 year loan deal, that I will accept. Kevin Wimmer, I can actually get 13.6 million for him, so again I'm going to negotiate this and just see if I can push out a little bit more money out of Feyenoord. I'm just going to propose a new fee. I'm going to go with 13.25. Let's just see what they say to that. Let's see what they say. Not playing hard, but they want Wimmer. It's one of those a 5% sell-on clause. I'm not interested in a sell-on clause. I want to remove the sell-on clause. Propose a new transfer fee. Let's just put it to 12.5 million, and let's just see what they say to that. No, they're not. They want a revised fee. It's far too high, so then look elsewhere. Okay, I just tried to push a bit more money out for him, but that is broken down. And we've got even more action in the transfer window, guys. Tyrese Campbell again gets another loan offer, which again I am going to reject because I don't want him leaving. And we get another offer for Kevin Wimmer. Apparently this time it's Fenerbahce. They want to pay 9.4 for him. But I'm just gonna I don't want to delegate that, I want to negotiate it again, and let's see if I can ask for another 12.5 million again off Fenerbahce and just see what they say to that. So 9.4 is a little low, so it's 12.5. Let's just see what they say. Okay, they are willing to pay 12.5 million. That's what I want to see. 12.5 million, they've set the deal. Sorted. Also guys, the transfer for Eric Peters I am going to accept, simply because I've got a few more players on my watch list, and I've still got players waiting on their deals. Like I've got Kevin Wimmer waiting for 12.5 million, and I have Peters for 3 million, and hopefully if Ndai goes for that 8 million or so, obviously that's even more money coming in, and we're working around about 20 million at least in budget, so or maybe probably even more about that. Yeah, 22.5 million in budget there, so we can bring in some more quality players, and I've got a few left backs in mind. Two bits of good news: Charlie Adams transfer talks broken down, so obviously New York City have not been able to sign him on the free, and Baudu Ndai has actually sold, and we've got 6 million added to the budget, which is brilliant. Also guys, I forgot to show you what the table currently looks like after our win against Bristol City. We do still sit on top of the table with Nottingham Forest behind us, only on goal difference. Sheffield Wednesday and Norwich, Preston and West Brom all occupy the playoff places, with Swansea and Villa not far behind them. But if we look down the table into the bottom half, we have Hull, Rotherham and Birmingham all still in the relegation spots, with Bristol only sitting on above them on goal difference. Right guys, here we go with the next game of the episode, which is away at Brentford. We have obviously the full strength squad available. We obviously the next game after this is in a week's time, so I'll be able to play the full strength squad yet again after this. So we're going for the formation we played last time to beat Arsenal for the 4-2-3-1 wide formation with Costa and Ince on the wing, Bojan and Cam. Now dropping Milanowski into centre mid just to see how he plays there. So let's go guys. Right guys, here we are here at Griffin Park, I believe it's called. Let's see if we can get another 3 points and stay at the top of the table. And Brentford come through quickly there, and already after 2 minutes they've had a good opportunity to go in front there, but they have a corner from this now. And they've tried for the bicycle kick, and it's wide of the mark. Gets past one defender here, and Costa's up in support. Helder Costa's in the box, easy 1-0, yep, easy. Helder Costa has managed to put us 1-0 up after 7 minutes. That was too easy. The width on the wing, cut inside next to the keeper, close control into the corner. So simple. I wish you could do this more often. Just cut inside into the corner. That's all you need to do. And Helder Costa has put us 1-0 up. The confidence from beating Arsenal is showing. Try to play it back to him, but defenders cut it out. And here's Milanowski. He's got the space. Can he pull the trigger? Oh, he has. Milanowski has. He does what he does best. Ruslan Milanowski, the big money signing in the summer window before the season started, has got yet another goal for us off his left foot. Give him too much space. One touch and he hit it on the left, straight in past the keeper. That's what I bought him in for, to get those long range strikes off, and he all season he's shown at what he's capable of. What a signing he's been. It's Brentford 0, Stoke City 2 now, and it's 8th goal of the season. Surely the ref should blow up in a second. Now we're into the 4th minute, and there we are. We are in half time, 5 minutes after the 3 minutes. Even at 5 minutes into 3 minutes of stoppage time, but we're up 2-0 at half time. Obviously 2 good goals scored by Helder Costu, hit it across into the bottom corner, and Milanowski strike on the outside the box to find the corner, beating the keeper. And 2-0 up is probably deserved at this point. Alright guys, second half, let's just see if we can retain this lead now. Just got a double substitution, swapping both my wingers, Costa and Ince, and just bringing on Diouf and putting him on the right, and James McLean's going on the left. And the corner comes. Can Mamdouuf get there? He can't. There's Ash Williams. Can he have a shot? He does, but it's blocked. There's only 30 seconds left. This will be another easy victory in the bag here. That should be it. But Brentford's attack's still going here. And that's it. There's the full time. And we win by 2-0 and get yet another clean sheet. I believe that's 3 clean sheets in a row now. Again, and especially all in this episode as well. Bristol City, Arsenal and Brentford. And we've done it quite comfortably, scoring 2 goals in the first half to wrap it up. Second half wasn't as creative and we couldn't get as many chances through, but we still managed to pull off a win and get 3 points. Brentford 0, Stoke City 2. Right guys, a bit more transfer window action. Eric Peters has actually agreed and has sold to Cologne. We've got a transfer offer for Mamdouuf, which I will probably definitely decline. Kevin Wimmer has actually sold to Fenerbahce, so we've got another 10 million to the budget, and Sorensen has been loaned out. So, and Edwards as well has also been sold to Barcelona. So, some good deals going on there. Right guys, after that win against Brentford, we do actually remain at the top of the table. We've actually, Nottingham Forest actually lost their game to Reading, so as you can see on the right hand side of your screen, so we actually got a little 3-point lead above them as well at the top, so which is very comfortable indeed. And obviously West Brom actually catching up as well. They've come up into 3rd, and obviously Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich and Preston all still in the playoff spots. And looking down at the other end of the table, you see that Hull, Birmingham and Rotherham are still in the relegation zones, with Brentford slipping down into 21st now. And I believe Bristol would have climbed up from 21st to 16th in 1 game, which is good after they beat Bolton. Right guys, moving into yet another game on today's episode, which is actually the home game against Leeds. We're going with the usual starting 11, the 4-2-3-1 formation this time, like we did against Arsenal. That proved very well, and it did as well against Brentford, so we're going to stick with it in the same starting 11. So let's just go for another 3 points against actually an out of form Leeds side. Right, as we go back at home, let's see if we can get another 3 points. That's a ball down, and Bauer's got some chasing to do here. Early ball in, and Walker Peters has dealt with it. Oh, Walker Peters didn't deal with it, and it fell into the Leeds player's path there, and that was a good chance for them to take the lead there. And we're going again though, quickly. Costa, Afobe, is he onside? And he has scored, and he was onside. Benik Afobe, lovely pass through into him, and he hits it on his left foot I believe, and slides that into the bottom corner. Lovely one-touch football, give and go. Slide Afobe, and he was just onside, and he has slotted it home in off his weak foot, actually slicing that ball into the bottom corner past Peacock Farrell. An informed Stoke City lead, out of form Leeds. Stoke City 1, Leeds 0. and he's found Joe Allen waiting. Joe Allen is on his own, and Joe Allen's shot is blocked, and we've got another corner. Manowski into the box where Martin's Indy's waiting, and it's just over the bar. Inside to Bojan. It's backwards to Allen. I found Helder Costa on the edge of the box. Can he get a shot away? Helder Costa's shot. And we've got a corner at the end of the first half. 4th minute into 3 minutes. Ball's in to Peacock Farrell, who punches away. But to Tom Ince, and the ball's... Oh, it's just a chance. I was going to have a strike with Martin's Indy, but the referee has decided to blow the whistle for half time. It's not a bad first half. Has been quite all of us, to be honest, actually. We've had a lot of the chances, pushing them and pressuring them, and restricted Leeds to basically nothing. They've had a few chances though, but none are really threatening, so we go into break 1-0 up. Leeds kick us off for the second half, and we just need to hold on and just hopefully get some more goals to bury this game. Malinowski's just been turned. A 1-2 pass, and Hernandez is on his own here against Walker-Peters. The ball's into the middle, and it's a touch away from Butland. Can Butland get back to the ball though? They played it across goal, and Leeds have found an equaliser. Butland tried to take him towards the ball and try and gather it, but the Leeds player got there first and played it across, so Roof, I believe, could tap it into an empty net. There's a save from Butland, try to tip it away. Butland tried to get to it, but they played it across, and it was just a tap in for the player. It's Stoke 1, Leeds 1, not far after the start of the second half. And Joel just get the ball. We played it forward to Helder Costa here. We've got a good chance. Into Bojan in the middle. Can he finish this? He obviously, of course he can. And we've got the goal back and the lead back with Bojan. Lovely through ball from Joe Allen to find Helder Costa in acres of space on this side. Played it into the middle where Bojan's waiting to strike the ball into that corner against Peacock Farrell. It's a lovely strike from Bojan. Just hit it as hard as I could, and he hit it straight into the corner. And Leeds is equaliser. Only lasted a matter of 5 minutes. Stoke City 2, Leeds 1. There's Joe Allen with the pass again to Helder Costa on this right hand side. And we're going again with Afobe. Afobe's in now. He's got to have a strike, and Afobe has put that well wide. That was a brilliant chance to extend the lead there. Bojan was in support, but Afobe should have buried that, and it's cleared away in the end. Nash Williams couldn't get the ball, and it's out to Alanowski on this. Alanowski. It's played across, and they have a second and another equaliser. An early ball in at the box, passed, and Ash Williams couldn't deal with it, and if it gets clicked, they actually managed to get the goal in the end. There's a chance away. Bauer was beaten. They played the ball in early. Martin's Indy, actually, I feel that was. It just ran away from the ball, and it was Click that just got the low strike in to beat Butland. And it's Stoke 2, Leeds 2. It's going to be an interesting game now, an interesting finish. Right guys, going to be making a triple substitution. Costa, Bojan and Afobe coming off. McLean is coming on the left. Ince is going on the right, with Mbula going in cam, and Juve going up front. So we just need an injection of pace now, just to try and get this last goal and hopefully another winner. The ball's in here to James McLean, who's waiting, but he just completely missed the ball. We need to get everybody forward, but Leeds is still getting the ball in our half, and this is their last attack, and it's probably the last attempt of the game here, and that is full time. It ends in a draw in the end. It's probably an unfair point to get with how we've played, but it's chances that Leeds took. They did take very well, and they dispatched them very well as well. So we just couldn't find a goal in the end. I think that miss from Afobe to grab, or the third that he could have gotten, it cost us in the end. But a point's a point, and we don't go away empty-handed. It's Stoke City 2, Leeds United 2. Right guys, after that draw with Leeds United, we actually still find ourselves 3 points clear at the top. Actually, Nottingham Forest eventually drew their game to keep us 3 points at the top, or 3 points clear at the top. Norwich and Preston both closing in now on 50 points in 3rd and 4th, with West Brom and Sheffield Wednesday in 5th and 6th. And we go down to the bottom half of the table, we'll find that Blackburn have actually slipped into the relegation zone in 22nd with Birmingham and Hull, and obviously Leeds United's draw actually keeps them 1 point clear above the relegation zone. Just looking through on the transfer market to see who I can pick up, and I'm looking for a replacement left back, and I found Jetro Wilhelms apparently from Frankfurt. I think he'd be a very good left back option. He's very pacey, athletic and attacking minded as well, so he can get up the pitch and put some good balls in, or maybe even start on left mid eventually some games if ever we need him to. So he's a good option. Early cross, a flare and a giant throw in. Actually very good for us with the esque Roy Delap type player. So I'm going to try and bring him in. He's actually got a release called of 12.4 million, but I'm going to see if I can get him for cheaper. If not, I'm going to activate that release clause. So we're just going to approach to buy and just see if we can get him for any cheaper than that release clause. If not, we'll pay the release clause. I'm going to start out with a nice I think try 9 million offer and just see what they say to that. It's a fair offer. Okay, 9 million is actually happy to take. I'm happy with the terms, so yeah, sound. 9 million is actually a fair price, I think. I don't know if I paid too much for him, but I'm not complaining. He's a very good left back. He's still quite young as well, at the age of 24, so I'm trying to get into the negotiations and see what he wants. So let's negotiate. He wants an important squad role. That I'll accept. I was probably going to give him more. I probably would have given him that anyway, or a crucial, but that will happily do. The length of his contract, I'm going to offer him a 4-year, and he's after that. Nice one. He doesn't want a release clause. That's fine. I don't want one either. He wants 21.5k a week. He wants a signing bonus and an appearance bonus. I don't want the appearance bonus, so I just want to remove the bonus. I want to edit the wage and signing bonus. I'll put it down to more 20,000, but I increase the signing bonus to 300,000. Let's see what he says to that. Are you happy to accept that? There we go. We got a new left back in Jetro Wilhelms. Welcome to Stoke. Just looking, guys, and his value is actually 7 million, so I wasn't that far off. I'm going to move into the last game of today's episode, which is the away fixture at Fleetwood in the 4th round of the FA Cup, and we're just going to simulate this game for you guys, so I don't want this episode to drag out too long for you. We have rotated the side a little bit. We've got Walker Peters at right back, Shawcross in centre back, Wilhelms makes his, or Willems or something like that. He said, I don't know, I'll butcher the name a lot. He's in at left back, Atebo and Mbula in the middle, Clucas on the right, McLean on the left, Berahino and Cam, and Afobe at striker. Hopefully we can get a win away at Fleetwood, obviously, but Liverpool were defeated by them in the last round of the FA Cup, so I hope we can beat them. Even though that's a simulator, so I'm just going to let it roll and see what happens. So see, we're actually 10 minutes through, nothing's happened so far. Into the 20th minute and still no action. We do need to get some sort of goal here. And there we go. Benica Afobe on 33 minutes gets us into the lead, and Bruno Martins has actually been sent off. That's not good for us in the defence, so we've got to keep working. And we're into the 70th minute, still making good changes here, and we're going still. And Diouf has just scored a penalty. There we go. Even with 10 men, we still managed to wrap it up in the end with us coming 2-0 pictures over Fleetwood. So thank God for that, and we're into the 5th round of the FA Cup. Right guys, the last thing we need to do in this episode is just to go through transfer deadline day. As you can see, I've only bought in the one player, which is Wilhelms, for 9 million, but I managed to sell on quite a lot of players, as like backup goalie, and Dye, Edwards, Sorensen, and Wimmer. I've obviously managed to move on and bring in some profit after obviously the summer window where we spent a lot of money. So I haven't got really anyone else on my mind to bring in, but hopefully if there's anyone else for any late offers, then obviously I'll consider them. And we've got one office there, another email. Who's this for? The release clause paid for Berahino. Oh wow, okay. I didn't know Berahino had a release clause. I know that PSV have agreed to pay 5.5 million on release clause for Sido, and they've started negotiations with him. Okay, so Sido Berahino is actually going to be moved on for 5.5 million. I didn't know he had a release clause. Wow, okay. So just like Sido Berahino might be moving on to a different club, PSV, which isn't really good for us. But again, the money I'll take. He doesn't really get much game time anyway, and we've got quite a lot of strikers in the club, so it's not too bad. And yeah, Darren Fletcher, an offer for Darren Fletcher, 930 million. I can get up to 1 million for him, but obviously with his age, he's 34. He's just going to keep declining. He's just going to be another space in my club, which is going to be useless at some point. So I'm ready to sell him on now and get the money for him before he becomes like zero value. So yeah, I'm going to try and move Darren Fletcher on as well. Again, he doesn't get game time either, so that isn't too bad for me. So just moving off dead weight players. No offense to Darren Fletcher, but yeah, I'm going to keep going through. Berahino has been sold for 5.5 million, and 4.2 million has been added to the budget. And Malaga have also come over an offer for Darren Fletcher as well. I'll just accept that as well and let those two clubs fight out over him, because I'm not really interested. The money's money. So yeah, I'm just going to keep advancing through. 5 hours left. I don't think I'll get that many offers now, but we're just going to keep going through anyway. Just see if any more come through. I don't think they will though. Fletcher has been sold. Fletcher transfer talks broke down with Malaga, but he did move to San Lorenzo. I think the first club that offered for him, so another 700k or thereabouts added to the budget. Another 3 hours to go though. Make that 2 hours. And this is going to be it. There's going to be no more offers now, and we're going to end up looking like this. So obviously they've obviously got a lot more profit coming in now. It's another 6 million extra profit, which is actually good for us financially going into next season, hopefully. So that is the end of the transfer window. Right guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you leave us a like, and if you didn't, you can also drop us a dislike and let me know why you left dislike in the comments below, so I can improve these videos. Yeah, it's going to be probably one big episode for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that. And yeah, obviously, hopefully, I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm just going to sign out anyway. Thank you guys for watching. This is Podes, and I'm signing out. Peace.